Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, welcome to A Tea with Trina. It has been a while since I've been on, a very long while, but I needed to pop on. It's been also been a very busy day for me thus far, but I needed to come on and say hello. Um, I want to share with you that times have shifted for me. So normally my Tuesdays have been extremely packed and I've just been moving through the process through the day and through the work that I've had come up. And so I wanted to pop on. It's been a busy day, and my schedule has shifted to be full most Tuesdays. Yet I'm realizing that I'm able to get back to tea with Trina's because I'm carving out time to do that on Tuesdays moving forward. But let me share with you what I'm having for tea. I'm having jasmine tea. It's jasmine green, and I love it. This is one of my favorite flavor profiles of tea and favorite brands. So that's what I'm having today. I'm not for sure what your beverage of choice has been or what you're having now, but hopefully you are enjoying it. Today, I wanted to hop on and talk about getting to the point of being real with yourself, right? Of getting honest. And it's really one of the most loving things that you will ever do. And I believe that it's also one of the hardest because honesty really asks you to release the story that you've been telling yourself, right? The role that you've been playing, the version of yourself that you've been showing up with, that you've been telling others and telling yourself that you're comfortable with. And what comes up is that you may not really be comfortable with that. And so what comes up is what's actually true for you. And sometimes that comes up through different ways, through maybe boundaries that have been violated. Uh, and you'll really understand what's true for you in a moment. It can come up when you've been overwhelmed or overloaded, and you may feel like you're tired, and you may feel like you're not getting the nourishment that you need. Or it may be that you're looking at your life and you're realizing that you want to activate or do something more than what you've been experiencing, right? So it comes up in different ways, right? And you may even say to yourself, I've been waiting, right? Instead of taking action or making a decision or choosing what I really want. And the thing is that I know that avoidance will keep you in comfortability. Not stepping out on those big dreams or goals will keep you comfortable. But when you become honest with yourself, you really set yourself free. You really set yourself free and break yourself out of the patterns that you've been circling around for so long. And how do I know? Because I had to take some time and really get honest with myself. There was some time, probably from December through now, that I've journeyed through, of really reviewing things that were coming up for me, things that maybe wasn't activating, boundaries that was not keeping with myself, or like having my boundaries overstepped by others. And I had to really get honest about what was happening and what I really wanted and what I was choosing and what I wanted to shift. And when that honesty for me came into my being, it like a lot of things started to shift for me. It's like because honesty creates movement. So I was able to remove the avoidance behaviors, like the people pleasing and all the things that I was doing to cover up the version of myself that I wanted to be, right? So when I removed that avoidance or the people pleasing or not choosing, to really being honest with myself, something for me, a different version of me came out, right? And that honesty for me introduced me to a version of me that was ready for my next step, right? And so that happens when you become honest with yourself. It will introduce you to the version of you that's ready for your next. And that's the work that I needed to do. And that was the work that I was doing in these months leading up to now. And so today, what I do on a regular basis is I sit with myself. I really ask myself the question, what is it that I want now? Right? What is it that I'm looking to move into? And what will that take for me? And so I want to invite you too to sit with yourself when you have no distractions. You don't feel like you're performing. There is no pressure to fix anything. And I want you to ask yourself, what is true for me right now? Right? What is true for me right now? And then just listen to that, and you can journal about that. And the thing about it is that you don't need to look for what may sound good to you, but look for and wait and listen for what feels real and what feels connected, right? You're not looking for what's easy. You're not looking for, um, the placating, but you're looking for what's real, right? Because your next level, it doesn't begin with the avoidance. It doesn't begin with the people pleasing and all the other things. It really begins with your truth. It begins with you, and it begins with your truth and the truth. And when you do that and you allow yourself to be honest, you're giving yourself the opportunity to choose differently. You're giving yourself the opportunity to show up in a different way, to show up as you. And if this resonates with you, I really want you to do one thing. I want you to message me and let me know that this is connecting with you, right? And I want you to do this for you, not for me, but as a declaration that you're ready to meet yourself where you are and move from there, because it is the time right now to really be real with you and to make that next step into the evolution of your growth and who you're here to be and what you're here to activate. So I wanted to pop on and share this tea with Trina with you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Know that I'll be on coming back in the future to talk a little bit more about some of the things that I've been impacted by, lessons, offerings and things that I have and what's coming up for me. You'll start to see more of that information. And I want to just say thank you so much for joining me for this tea with Trina. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I look forward to talking with you soon.